Hello dear friends, the winter in Alanya looks something like this. The sun is shining, the sea is mesmerizing, and the air temperature is about 15 degrees, even higher. Let me introduce myself, my name is Sergey and you are on the channel of a leading real estate agency in Turkey, Ataberk Real Estate. As you might have guessed from the views around us, we are in the Oba district today. We are walking along our wonderful embankment, the reconstruction of which was recently completed. As you can see behind me, there is an outdoor gym, many swings, and of course a track for runners and cyclists. Today we want to show you incredible apartments. Why, you may ask? The location is just top-notch. There is everything around for a comfortable stay and living in Alanya. Just think about it. Schools, kindergartens, markets, supermarket, a lyceum. Therefore, there is even a city hospital nearby. In general, as you might have guessed, the location is simply amazing, suitable for permanent residence. I suggest we move from this embankment before I get a tan and I show you the apartment. 1.5 kilometers separate us from the residence. Let's have a look. The layout is quite interesting. It is considered to be 2+1, but here we have a separate kitchen and a separate living room. In a hallway area we have both electrics and video intercom. I'll tell you right away that all the furniture that you see in this apartment belong to the previous owners, and they will take it with them, which gives you the opportunity to fill this room to your taste and budget. I'll move on along this small corridor because on my left hand side there is a large kitchen. The kitchen set is already installed here. It is a corner one and it will remain here. Accordingly, you will be able to fill everything with the necessary equipment. An interesting solution here. The balcony is combined with the kitchen area, which makes it possible to install a table here. Such a wonderful dining area where you can sit and admire the most wonderful views. You can see orange gardens, in which there are also lemons and avocados. Of course, Taurus mountains, even I love Alanya sign. I want to remind you that this house was built in 2012 and the area of this entire apartment is 120 square meters. And this living room is a little bit more than 25 square meters. You can notice that the previous owners were able to place 2 sofas here, an armchair, a large dining table, a coffee table, TV console with TV. Let's go to the recreation areas, which in my opinion are quite interestingly thought out. They are slightly cut off from the active area where we cook, eat, relax, watch TV. Along the way there is a guest bathroom. So, moving further along this corridor, we get into 2 bedrooms. I suggest starting from the master bedroom. The master bedroom is of the square shape and has its own separate bathroom. In my opinion, this always gives you comfort and privacy. Here we also have a window and a door with an exit to the balcony. I suggest that we get into our second room this way, because that's what I like about this balcony. If you have noticed, our first balcony is connected to the kitchen and it is also glazed, and the second balcony, this one, is quite large and glazed as well. I would love to say that they hide you from the noise, but there is none because we are in the Oba area. From this room we get into the guest room. By the way, I want to note that we have already applied a special film that will protect you from ultraviolet rays. And this bedroom has its own dressing room. This dressing room, it has a lot of space. And you won't believe it, this is in fact a balcony. The previous owners decided to equip a dressing room here. If suddenly you don't need it, you can dismantle all this and you will have a gorgeous view here of the Taurus mountains. In this wonderful citrus garden, I would like to sum up our video review today. We are in the Oba district. The distance to the Mediterranean coast is 1.5 kilometers. The residential complex built in 2012 and is represented by 3 blocks with minimal infrastructure. Here we have a garden, an open parking lot, a barbecue area, of course an open swimming pool and a children's pool. 2+1 apartment with a living room and a kitchen being separated. The total area is 120 square meters. The monthly IDOT is 1,000 liras. These apartments are not only suitable for obtaining a residence permit, but also it can be included in the package for obtaining Turkish citizenship because the previous owner is a Turk. I think you have been waiting for the price. The price for this apartment today is 142,000 euros. You can always contact us by this phone number. Our managers will be happy to answer all of your questions. Let me remind you, my name is Sergey and you are on a channel of a leading real estate agency in Turkey, Ataberk Real Estate. Thank you for watching and I wish you all a great mood.